Good morning! Today I thought I would do a video on the essential items you should take with you when you go mudlarking on the foreshore. I certainly don't claim to be an expert on the subject, but these are the things that I found useful when I take with me when I go down to the foreshore. So I'll start now with thermals. Essential on cold weather, keeps you warm, keeps the wind out, stops you from getting too cold, meaning you can spend maximum time on the foreshore with the mudlarking, finding the treasures that you've been looking for. The next most important item I find is waterproof trousers. You are in a high water environment. I think waterproof trousers are an essential must. Keep you dry. On top of the thermals, they also stop your legs from getting cold because they absorb the water and it doesn't get through to the skin. So, waterproof trousers. The next most important item when you're down on the foreshore is layers. It's all about layers. The more layers you wear, the warmer you will be, but also the more layers you have on, the more layers you can take off as you start to warm up. So remember, it's all about layers. Keep them on. If you get too warm, you can take them off again. The next item which I find absolute essential for the foreshore, gloves. Can't be without knee pads because you are on a high level of stone and iron ground, very uncomfortable to kneel on. Gloves, ideally waterproof ones, because there are some nasty things in the water. There's also going to be some sharp things you'll come across on the foreshore. If you've got gloves, cuts out the worry about cutting yourself and also getting any nasty infections in open cuts. So, knee pads and gloves. The next most essential item for foreshore clothing is footwear. I prefer welly boots because they've got good grip on them and they're completely waterproof up to the top. Any waterproof footwear is good as long as it's got sturdy grip on it because the foreshore can be a very slippery place. So, footwear, welly boots. Being Britain, a good coat. Waterproof coat, lightweight, you can take it off and store it if you need to, ideally with a hood. Next important item is a coat. Don't forget to make sure there are no holes in it before you set out, and keep it with you because it can have a myriad of pockets in it that will mean you can store more finds in your pockets. You can keep your lunch in there, you can keep your phone in there. Keep everything safe, keep everything with you. If you need to, you can store it in your rucksack. Useful for storing your lunch, phones, anything you might need, just in case. Extra find space for some of those bigger finds that may not fit in your finds bag. This one has been with me for all my metal detecting and my mudlarking trips. It has many pockets, it has many useful clips on it, including a side pocket for probably one of the most essential items when you're down mudlarking, and that is your trowel. Scraping, digging, prying things out that are stuck in the mud. Mine has a little clip on the end which does actually clip onto my finds bag because inevitably, I'm a very forgetful person, I will leave it behind. So, a trowel. And finally, above and beyond anything else, the most important thing you must have before you go mudlarking is your permit, which you can acquire from the Port of London authorities. This you must have before you go mudlarking. You cannot go without it, you're breaking the law if you do, so don't forget, before you think going out mudlarking, go to the Port of London authorities website, along the bottom here, and get your permit. They're not that expensive, they're only £96 I believe for 3 years. So get your permit and then you can mudlark to your heart's content. So thank you very much for watching the video. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed it and found it informative, to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so you'll never miss any more videos again. And fingers crossed, I hope to see you down on the foreshore soon. So in the meantime, keep safe, keep well, and I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.